Welcome to the Snakebite, your home for all things Florida Southern College athletics, where we bring you inside access into the world of moccasin athletics. Here are your hosts, Andrew Polling and George Connolly.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Snakebite. Alongside George Connolly, I'm Andrew Polling, and here's what the Mocs have been up to. The men's basketball team capped off their regular season with a 67-66 win against the Barry Buccaneers on Saturday. Senior Brandon Carroll led the Mocs with 25 points as he made 3 straight free throws with 0.6 seconds left to give the Mocs the lead. Fellow senior Jalen Hinton recorded the 5th triple-double in school history as he filled up the stat sheet with 21 points, 16 rebounds, and 11 blocks. Our own Kenzie Council caught up with associate head coach Mike Makubika to preview the team's Sunshine State Conference tournament game, which happens later tonight. Here's what he had to say.
Coach, could you describe what the leadership of Jalen and Brandon has meant to this team?
Those two guys are impeccable. Day in and day out, you know what you're going to get from them in practice. From a leadership standpoint, both guys are captains. Jalen, he changes the landscape of the game with his ability to rebound, block shots. I mean, his work ethic is on a different level, and that really has rubbed off on a lot of the other guys and younger guys. I mean, he got himself into tremendous shape this summer with his stamina. His strength has improved a lot, and just that work ethic and has really helped us as a team, and especially this year. Especially with some younger guys. And Brandon, you know, he's a very smart player. He's got the ability to put the ball in the hoop. He's another guy, you know, both guys during timeouts, they speak up and you know, kind of put us at ease at times. Defensively and offensively, those guys have been tremendous assets to our program. And, you know, both coming from Division I schools, and they brought those experiences over to us and have helped us win a lot of games over these two seasons.
So what are your expectations for the upcoming SSC tournament?
Well, we're defending our championship from last year. So we're defending champs. We match up with Rollins tonight. We're excited to play. It's a tournament, so we're ready. This year has been unprecedented. The guys have done a tremendous job with everything from the COVID protocols that we have gone through, the schedule, the travel. So we're just ready to defend our championship and excited to play tonight.
So you and Coach Donnelly recently won your 100th game at FSC. So could you describe how the program has grown over your time being here?
Well, I think it's just, you know, Coach Donnelly and I, we've been coaching together for 12 years. Started out at Post University. We were able to win there. And then at Southern Connecticut, we were able to win. And now we brought that winning culture over to Florida Southern. You know, the first couple of years, you know, after they won the national championship in 2015, you know, you try to build off that success, and it takes time, and it's really the people you bring into the program, and that's the student athletes, and that credit goes to them. I mean, the student athletes we were able to bring in, they bought into everything that we've wanted them to do, from basketball to off the court academics to being, you know, good members in the community. Everything that we've asked the guys to do, they've done, and they've done it at an exceptional championship level. And, you know, the credit goes to the players, and winning game number 100 the other night is special because it's something, a lot of hard work, sacrifice, sweat goes into those games, and the emotions of each game are very high. So win number 100 is very special, and it's great to do it here at Florida Southern.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Congrats on the milestone, and good luck in the SSC tournament.
Thank you.
The team is back in action tonight in their SSC quarterfinal matchup against Rollins, with tip-off set for 6 p.m.
On the women's side, the Mocs won both of their games in convincing fashion, picking up a 73-61 win against the Florida Tech Panthers and a 68-53 win to close out their season against Barry. Junior Ashley Shell was named SSC Defensive Player of the Week for the first time in her career after recording 17 rebounds, 6 steals, and 2 blocks over the Mocs wins. The women are currently taking on the University of Tampa Spartans in the SSC quarterfinal round. Now, Andrew, Jalen repeated as SSC Defensive Player of the Week. How dominant has he been for the Mocs recently?
Well, like as we said in the reader, he has filled up the stat sheet, 58 points, 30 rebounds, and 17 blocks to go along with 5 steals in the 3 games that the Mocs played over this past week. He had the first triple-double since Brett Hansen back in December 14th of 2019. Very impressive there for Jalen. Also, that's his 7th time winning the award. He's only been here for about a season and a third, just based on the number of games that they've played this year. That's the 4th most in SSC history. Next up on the list, of course, is Brett Hansen with his 8 awards. So Jalen, in his short time here, has really just made a tremendous impact on the history of this program.
Without a doubt, Jalen has been integral in that category. Now let's switch over to the women's side. They fought a lot of adversity these past few weeks. What have they really had to overcome?
Well, since the season started, they got their first game on time, but they've been in quarantine twice since that's happened. They're down to 7 healthy players. With their COVID protocols, they can only dress 7 right now. Ashley Schell winning that award is great for her, great for the program, winning both of their games that they've had since they've been down to 7. So that's just fantastic for them. Julia Janicki, she scored her 1,000th career point in the road win at Rollins. She's the 26th player in program history to do that. So congrats to Julia on that milestone. And the women just playing exceptionally well and really fighting through a ton of adversity these past few weeks.
Absolutely. Thank you for those insights, Andrew. Both of today's SSC tournament quarterfinal games will be live streamed on the SSC Digital Network. Switching gears to baseball, the Mocs were ranked 4th in the most recent NCBWA South Region poll, which came out yesterday. FSC sat behind West Florida, Lee, and Tampa as the Mocs moved up 1 spot from last week's poll. The team takes on Nova Southeastern Sharks on Thursday night at Henley Field with a 5 p.m. first pitch. Those 2 teams will square off again in a Saturday doubleheader in Fort Lauderdale to wrap up their 3-game series.
The softball team improved to 3-5 on the season after the women split their doubleheader against St. Leo on Saturday. Sophomore Kaylee Coart won her 2nd decision of the season as she pitched a complete game in Game 2. She allowed just 1 run to score as she scattered 4 hits and 1 walk over her 7 innings of work. The team heads to Fort Lauderdale on Thursday to take on Nova Southeastern in a doubleheader, with the first pitch coming at 2 p.m.
The women's golf team is currently on the road competing in the 45th annual Peggy Kirk Bell Invitational in Orlando. In last year's tournament, Mocs senior Amandra Gartrell set both a new FSC and Kirk Bell Invitational single-round record when she shot a 66 in the opening round of the 2020 tournament, as she would go on to tie for first place in the event. For updates on this year's tournament, head to fscmocs.com.
The men's tennis team improved to 2-0 on the season following their 5-2 win against Palm Beach Atlantic last Saturday. The team is back in action this Saturday as they take on the St. Leo Lions here at the Warden Tennis Center, with first serves coming at 2 o'clock.
On the women's side, the number 18 Mocs also improved to 2-0 on the season following their 7-0 shutout against PBA. Junior Minnie Kim was named SSC Player of the Week for the first time in her career after going a perfect 4-0 over her singles and doubles matches. The women are back in action tomorrow at home as they take on the University of Tampa, with first serves coming at 3 p.m.
8 members of the men's and women's swim team will head to Birmingham, Alabama to compete in the NCAA Championship meet this Wednesday through Saturday. Miguel Bernardi, Allie Britton, Brandon Dyke, Jasmine Hoffman, Matias Lopez, Kyle Mikaloff, Ludwig Mueller, and Elder Oliveira all made qualifying times and will represent FSC over the 4-day meet.
The women's lacrosse team will open their season this Saturday with a home game against the Florida Tech Panthers. The team will celebrate Senior Day in what will also be an opening day, Senior Day combination. The Mocs are 11-0 all-time against the Panthers. The men's team will also open their season against Florida Tech on Saturday with a road game at noon. That's all from us this week on the Snakebite. Alongside Andrew Pauling, I'm George Connolly. We'll see you next week at 5.